Hi, and welcome to Build Multimodal Agents that reason, interact, and take action. My name is Henk Boelman, and I'm a Principal Developer Advocate at Microsoft. I spend my days helping developers build with AI, and lately, almost every conversation comes back to one thing: agents. So today, that's exactly what we're going to build. So instead of talking about it, let me just show you. This is Henk's travel agency. It's a voice agent with a face, and it can find me flights and hotels. Let me talk to it.
Hello, Henk's travel assistant here. I can help plan your flights and hotels, so tell me where you'd like to go.
Hi, I have to go to Microsoft Build in San Francisco. I want to fly on the 28th of May 2026.
Great. San Francisco is on the Contoso Travel Network. I have your travel date as May 28th, 2026. What city will you be flying from?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention that. I want to fly from Amsterdam.
No worries. I'm updating your options to include flights departing from Amsterdam right now. Thanks. I found the daily Amsterdam to San Francisco flight for May 28th, 2026. It is flight CT009, leaving Amsterdam at 2:45 in the afternoon and arriving in San Francisco at 4:43 in the afternoon the same day. The indicative one-way fare is around $755. Would you like me to add this to a trip for Microsoft Build?
Yes, please.
Great. I'm checking the best options for you right now. Okay. I have added your Amsterdam to San Francisco flight to Microsoft Build San Francisco. You leave on May 28th, 2026 at 2:45 in the afternoon and arrive at 4:43 in the afternoon. Would you like help finding a hotel in San Francisco too?
Yes, I want to stay 7 days, but I have a budget of $200. Can you give me two options?
Sure. I'm checking for the best options within your budget right now. Sure. I searched San Francisco hotels at $200 or less per night. I found two options. Riverside Harbor Wide World is a 3-star hotel at around $165 per night. Coastal Terrace Prosware is also 3 stars at around $165 per night. For 7 days, I would use check-in on May 28th and check out on June 4th. Would you like me to add one of these?
Yes, add the first one, please.
Got it. I'm just finalizing the details for you now. Okay, I have added Riverside Harbor Wide World to
Okay, perfect. Add the flight back, please.
Got it, Hank. I'm finding the best return flight options for you right now. Okay? I have added your return flight to Microsoft Build San Francisco. You leave San Francisco on June 4th at 9:45 in the morning and arrive in Amsterdam the next morning at 5:43.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Your Microsoft Build San Francisco trip now has the outbound flight, 7-night hotel stay, and return flight. Safe travels.
So, quick recap. I spoke to it like a person. It answered like one. I could interrupt it, and it went and did real work. Finding flights and hotels. Interact, reason, and act in one experience. And all of that runs on the Voice Live API. It is a single, unified API for real-time speech-to-speech voice agent. Instead of wiring up speech to text, a model, and text-to-speech yourself, it brings them behind one connection and handles the hard conversational work for you, the listening, the turn-taking, the interruptions. For this demo, I'm running the newest features we shipped here at Build. The voice is 𝗬𝗓𝗓, one of the new neural HD V3 voices. It understands me through the Maya Transcribe 1 integration for fast, accurate, multilingual speech input. The face is 𝗬𝗓𝗓, one of the brand new full-body standard avatars, and it all runs over a WebRTC connection, so the whole conversation happens in real time straight from the browser. Now, let me show you how this is built and how you can customize it in 3 steps. Step 1 is the most important part, the agent behind it all. That is the brain of the whole solution, and it lives in Microsoft Foundry. The great thing is that 𝗦𝗲𝘀 connects to your Foundry agent out of the box. There are two kinds: prompt agents, which are generally available, and hosted agents, which are now in preview. And as of build, 𝗦𝗲𝘀 for prompt agents is general available. Today I'll show you a prompt agent, and it takes only a few steps to build. So let me build one live. I'm here in Microsoft Foundry. On the top I go to Build, then Agents, and I click New Agent. And that is really it. We have an agent. Now we just have to shape it. First I pick a model, then I give it instructions. I tell it that it is a travel assistant, and because this is a voice agent, I keep its responses short and conversational, with no markdown and no emojis, since none of that makes sense when the answer is spoken out loud. Next, I give it access to the Contoso Travel MCP server, which is where it gets its flight and hotels from. I set the agent to auto-approve the MCP calls, so it can call those tools without stopping to ask. And now I can test it, right here in Foundry. Before I wire up any voice, let me try it. And there we go. The agent decided to call the travel tools, got the result back and gave them to me. That is the agent doing the job, with no voice yet. Second is the voice. Out of the box you already get a lot. 𝗦𝗲𝘀 ships with a huge catalog of pre-built neural voices, hundreds of them, across a dozen of languages and locales, usually with several voices and personalities per language. So before you customize anything at all, you can simply pick a voice that fits in whatever language your user speaks. The newest of these are the Neural HD voices, and we're now at Neural HD version 3. What makes them special is that they're more context aware. They read the meaning of what they are saying and adjust their tone, their pacing and their emphasis to match. So they sound less like a narrator reading a label and more like a person having a conversation. They will pause, they will lift a question, and they will soften an apology. For this demo I picked Serena, one of the new Neural H3 voices, straight from that gallery. No training, no setup, I just selected her. And if you want to go further, this is where it gets fun. There is a new speech model, 𝗦𝗽𝗲𝗀𝗍𝗀. That's a multilingual and even more emotionally expressive. And if you want the agent to sound like me, I can use personal voice to clone my own voice for a short sample. So the agent does not just sound clear, it sounds on brand. Let's take a look at that. Creating a personal voice in Microsoft Foundry takes just a few minutes. I start my Foundry project, open fine-tuning, and create a new fine-tuning task. For the base, I pick Azure Speech Text-to-Speech. I set the type to personal voice and give it the name Henk Boelman PV. First, Foundry asked me to record a consent statement in my own voice. With the consent captured, I move on to recording the data that will train the voice. First, Foundry gives me a few tips. Record in a quiet room, use a good microphone and keep a steady volume. Then I can record my voice sample. Hi, I'm Henk and welcome to my travel agency. Tell me where you would like to go and I'll find you the perfect flight and a great hotel. Just ask and I'll take care of the rest. Next, I review everything, accept that training uses my account credits, agree to the terms and submit. Training kicks off and after a short wait, Henk Boelman PV shows up in my list, completed and ready to use. To try it out, I open a new voice in the text-to-speech playground and press play. Hi, I'm Henk. And that's my own voice, recreated in Foundry from a single short recording. Third, the face. This is the lifelike part and it's my favorite. I can give it a full video avatar or I can use a photo avatar. Powered by Microsoft Research Phase I1 model, it takes a single photo and turns it into an expressive talking head. No video shoot, no training. I gave it one picture and it came to life. Let me show you how. I'm in Microsoft Foundry in the fine-tune section and I select Create. For the model, I choose AirZit Text to Speech Avatar. I set the type to Photo Avatar and I give it a name and a short description. In the Data step, I pick my data source. I can bring my own or I can create one with AI. Next, I register my avatar talent. This needs a consent video, a short clip. I select the consent video and I can preview it on the right to be sure that loaded correctly. I review the configuration and submit the job, and Foundry processes the video and trains the avatar. When training is done, my avatar shows up in the text-to-speech avatar playground right next to the stock avatars. Here it is, listed as Henk1. Then I pick a voice, and here I'm using my custom personal voice, the one from a moment ago. I type what I want the avatar to say and select Generate. When it finishes, I switch to the Generated Video tab to see the result and I can download it right from the file list below. Hello, I'm Henk, your travel buddy. And that is the whole thing made personal. My face, my voice. From a stock avatar like Selena all the way to Henk1. So let me bring it all together. This is the exact same demo you saw at the start. Henk's travel agency. The same agent, the same voice live connection. The only thing I've changed are the voice and the face. The avatar is now Henk1, the one I just trained, and the voice is my own custom personal voice. Let's take a look. Hello, Henk's travel assistant here. I can help plan your flights and hotels. So tell me where you'd like to go. Hi, I would like to go to New York next weekend. I want to leave on a Friday and return on a Monday. I'm traveling from Amsterdam and I like to have a cheap 3-star hotel. Got it. I'm searching for affordable 3-star hotels and flights from Amsterdam to New York for your Friday to Monday trip. Got it. Amsterdam to New York, leaving Friday and returning Monday, with a cheap 3-star hotel. The daily outbound flight is around $535. It leaves Amsterdam at 7:15 in the evening and arrives in New York at 8:43 that evening. The return is around $615. It leaves New York at 6:45 in the evening and gets into Amsterdam the next morning at 8:13. For hotels, the cheapest 3-star option is Skyline Square Adventure, works at around $155 per night. Which Friday and Monday dates would you like me to use? I would like to go next weekend. Thanks. Since today is Thursday, I understand next weekend as leaving Friday, June 12th, and returning Monday, June 15th. Would you like me to put together the trip with the Skyline Square Adventure Works Hotel for those dates? Yes, please. Got it. I'm checking the best options for you right now. Okay, I have added everything to Henk New York weekend. You fly Amsterdam to New York on Friday, June 12th, leaving at 7:15 in the evening. You stay at Skyline Square Adventure, works from Friday, June 12th to Monday, June 15th. Your return flight leaves New York on Monday, June 15th at 6:45 in the evening and gets into Amsterdam the next morning at 8:13. Sounds awesome. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. Have a great weekend in New York. And there it is. Same agent, same capabilities. But now it looks like me and it sounds like me. And that is the whole point. You build the agent once and then you can make it yours. So that is how you build a multimodal agent that reasons, interacts and takes action. We started with an agent in Microsoft Foundry. We gave it a voice and a face, and we brought it all together with Voice Live in real-time speech-to-speech. And the best part is how little of this you have to build yourself. The hard conversational work is handled for you, so you get to focus on the experience. If you want to try this yourself, everything from the session, the agent, the voices, the avatar, you can access it at ak.ms/build26/demo330. Thanks for watching. Reason, interact, act. Now go build one that's yours.